Hello and welcome to week one of NASA Technology. This is Miss Oric. I'm going to go over a couple things in our brief presentation as a means of giving you an introduction to the course and a little information about NASA. So, on our next slide, there is a link that you can click on and it takes you directly to the nasa.gov site. And when you go in there, you're going to find a lot of information about NASA. I highly suggest looking at the missions. They have all the different missions there. International Space Station is a really cool one to look at and to read about. They give different highlights and live views from the station, which is pretty neat. Another one to look at is the Hubble telescope. That one also has some excellent photos. There's some live tweets and a 360-degree virtual tour of this control center, which is pretty neat. So there are a lot of different things on this site. I highly suggest that you bookmark it and keep it throughout the course. But definitely look through the different missions. In the galleries, there are images of the day, image galleries. There's different videos that you can surf through. And then there's NASA TV, which is pretty neat. And you can look and see
set out with the
what is
mission
playing.
to photograph the entire Earth every day. And they thought, how are we going to do this? They said, let's build our own satellite.
Commercial imaging satellites, they're very large. They are very expensive. We took a different approach.
By making them really small, we can launch lots of them, and by launching lots of them, we can cover this, to get to this mission of imaging the whole Earth every day.
If we can do that, then we can literally change the way that we see the world.
And they called it the Dove. It's about the size of a loaf of bread.
Our doves are basically mainly a big camera with a telescope looking down to take pictures.
So you can see that there's some really neat things in there. They're talking about satellites and that type of technology. So there's a lot of different things that are streaming on the TV. So definitely check out the NASA TV, okay? So again, a great website to get your information from the actual NASA website, and a lot of resources there. So as we get into the course, you'll be learning about different technology of the past, how those technologies developed by NASA have benefited us in today's society, and maybe how some of them have, or ones that are currently being developed may serve a purpose in the future. Three that I chose just to start off with to give you an idea of how closely we benefit from NASA technology is cell phone cameras. Everyone has a cell phone camera. Everyone's taking snapshots and selfies and all of that stuff. And to think that that technology came from the 1990s when a team created these cameras that were small enough to fit inside the spacecraft. And so now 1/3 of cell phone cameras contain that technology that came from the research at NASA. Pretty cool. Scratch resistant lenses, that's another one. Everyone has sunglasses, and sunglasses get scratched very easily. I know I have lots of sunglasses myself, but there are ones now that have scratch resistant lenses. They're a little more expensive, but with good reason. They are resistant to being scratched and getting spots on them. And this is another example of a technology that was developed by NASA. The last one that's also very commonly used is the water filtration and the purification. We drink filtered water. We have purification systems that are installed in our homes, in our kitchens, that take out the different chemicals and impurities in our water. And this was something that was developed for manned space missions. So again, three different examples of three things that pretty much we use every day and that are all a result of NASA technology. So that just gives you a little bit of background of how close we are and how closely we benefit from NASA technology. And again, please make sure that you go and bookmark this site and check this out and read about the different missions. Check out the different photos, look at the videos, just so you could see the different types of technology in action. So for week one, make sure that you have all of your things completed. Make sure that you post your discussion post and respond to 2 peers. And if you have any questions during the week, please feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, I will talk to you soon. Bye.